When you talk about timing, you have three kids, and we'll come back to that in a minute. But what was that conversation like with them, knowing that this role would have a lot of travel, and taking on a CEO role is pretty intense? What was the inside baseball conversation?
I spent a lot of time dwelling on that because I guess at the time my kids were like tweens, which a lot of times you feel like when you're raising kids that the early toddler years are like you are the hardest to miss. In some ways, I feel like the stakes get a lot higher as they get older. And so I was fully aware that if I made this decision, I would have to lean all the way in, and that would require a different level of energy and focus and rigor than my current role did. Not that I wasn't working hard, but it's just a different energy. So my husband was number one. Yes, you should absolutely do it. And so I think if he had any reservations, that would have made it hard because he does, like, in the spirit of one of the best decisions you can make is to pick the right partner. He is all in on my career path, and I would not have been able to make it happen if he was not willing to like do the day to day stuff that sometimes I just don't get to. I have an adult daughter who was at the time in her early mid 20s, and she was so proud of even the opportunity, and that helped. Like feeling like you had a cheerleader there, like saying, "Mom, why would you not do that? That's really cool." And then my son, who was maybe 9 at the time, didn't really care, and then my middle daughter, she also thought that it would be something that I should absolutely consider. So full support of the family. And that did make a big difference in terms of just knowing what it would take and still continues to take to just continue to stay active and really engaged in the work that's fascinating, but there's a lot that needs to get done.